Welcome back to the Allgoods, Vietnam through the eyes of love. I'm Elisa Allgood, and today we're sharing two letters that belong together, just like my mom and dad. Both of these are written from my mom on November 29th and December 1st, 1971, just after my dad left to go back to Vietnam. They had just spent 2 full weeks together in San Antonio over Thanksgiving. They had lived the life they wanted, cooking together, sleeping together, laughing, making plans, being a family, and then overnight, poof, it was gone again. In these two letters, you can feel how disorienting that is. On November 29th, she's trying to get through the first evening alone in the apartment. On December 1st, my mom's trying to be strong, trying to regain a routine, but she's still hurting. And somewhere in the middle of all of that is me, 8 months along, kicking inside of her while she's trying to figure out how to breathe without him. In these letters, it captures what it really means to love someone through the distance. The part where reunion isn't always relief. Sometimes it's a reminder of what you can't have every day. And now we're going to hear it in her words. Here's my mom's first letter on November 29th, 1971, just as she wrote it to my father. My darling chickie, this apartment is so empty and lonely without my love. Our times have been so great and beautiful. My only regret is they always come to an end, and back on the airplane you have to go. The next time will be so wonderful. No more departures. That is the only thought that really keeps me going today. With this in the back of my mind, some way made our goodbye a little easier than all the others. Baby, I love you so very, very much. You know how I feel, but I just wanted to tell you again for the umpteenth time. You are my chickie, only mine, forever and always. The next time we're together, we can go back to our old, wild sex sessions. I think the pregnancy definitely has my libido decreased. From all I've heard, the same happens to everyone with child. I love you in so many ways. You're so sweet and understanding. I still feel bad that it wasn't like it used to be, but when our little one is born, I know everything will be back to normal. I promise that. I love you. I did pretty good on the way back. I was able to converse a little. I tried to pretend you were still here, sitting in the car with me. Well, then I, Paul, and Becca, David, Eliza, and Dixie, we went to the hub and had several drinks after. I didn't want to come home right away. I knew the minute I did, the dam would break, and I would be crying. I felt this loneliness before, even after our weekends, and you had to go back to Vegas. The lonely, empty feeling was always there. Anyway, I came home about 7:15 and cried and felt sorry for us. Then Joy called. I didn't want to go out down to her apartment to eat. At about the same time, someone at the door, Dixie. She wanted me to watch the telly. She wanted to watch the telly with me. I didn't really want anyone, but it was probably best I didn't spend all night crying, so I said yes. I sent Dixie home for a break. I made a sandwich and a soup for us. I really wasn't too hungry to eat, but I did, and it made some time pass. The sandwich was not as good, nor the soup, without my chickie. I love you. Darling, I'll close for tonight. I miss my good-night kiss and love pat. I miss everything. You just tell those Air Force dudes you're needed at home. You see what progress you'll make. Well, Nikki called. She wanted to say goodbye. She thought you left tomorrow. Was sorry she missed you, and she sends her love. Please take care as I love you so much. You're our entire life. Be mine as I am yours, with all of my love, heart and soul, forever and always, Sarah. Phew. There is such a specific kind of loneliness in this letter. The way she tries to distract herself, but then she gives up. Then she writes to him because writing was the only way she could still feel connected. And then it's only a day later when she writes again, trying to be strong, trying to get her routine back, but still missing him in every single detail of the day. Here is the letter my mom wrote to my dad on December 1st, 1971. Exactly as she wrote it. My chickie. Well, you can bet I had a miserable night. All the time you were home, I was able to relax and sleep so good. Well, true to form, I first couldn't go to sleep, and this frustrated me. And then I slept 2 hours. Then I was awake for 2 more. I just miss you so. When I woke up around 8 a.m., I had moved all the way from your side of the bed to the other side of the bed. I was trying to find my love's body to touch. I'm sure of that. Your pillow smells like you. I may never wash these linens. I'm sure my night was good compared to my chickies. You are on an airplane, going away from me. You know, I was trying to remember the time you were to leave L.A., and I couldn't even remember that. You also told me the date you expect to be back in the States, and I can't remember that. I think I blanked my mind in order to be a big girl. When you find out a date, let me know so we can start our final countdown. Okay, love? We got a letter from Mom today. She just said that she and Daddy send their love. No packages. I'll be glad when I start getting my letters again. I'm selfish. When I can't have you with me, I want to at least get a paper talk. Chickie, I love you. I watched the quiz programs, wishing I had my male pillow to snuggle up to. I was hungry, so at 11:30, I had some sausage and toast and jelly. Dixie forgot to take her bread home last night, so I borrowed 2 slices. Ha! I love you, darling. Please always remember that. You are my life and my love forever and always. Okay, Chickie? This afternoon I watched the soaps again, and I wasn't the same without you. Chickie, your wife didn't do so good this afternoon. I finally had to give in, and now I can't seem to stop crying. Every time I see a Christmas ad or a little baby commercial, the dam breaks again. Don't worry. I'll be okay. I just feel better when I'm able to talk it out with my hubby. One good thing, no more cramps and shitty feeling. I really don't know what happened to me Monday. I'm glad it passed. I just wish it would have happened another day. It took up our precious time. When you get down to the nitty-gritty, I should be thankful I've had so few of these days, and so many women experience sickness the whole time. I really have had very few. I didn't do anything today. Eliza came down for a while. I was going to the Handy Andy, but it's only 47 degrees and raining, so I felt I'd be better off to stay in. I did sand on the rocker some. I'll wait until it stops raining to start the paint, because when it's damp out, it takes the paint longer to dry. I'll keep you posted, okay, sweetheart? My cough seems much better. Maybe another couple days and I'll be back to normal. Baby, if you have time with your move and all, try to remember Mom's birthday is the 21st. Either a card or letter will make her feel good. I'll remind you again later in the month. You'll notice I fucked up on yesterday's date on your letter. I wasn't doing really good. Actually, the fact I was even able to write was a miracle. I love you so very much. The apartment is just as empty today as it was last night. I know it'll take time for the feeling to die down a little. I doubt if there will be enough time before you're home again. Don't misunderstand that statement. I always miss you. It's just that always after we're together, I have to get used to being alone again. Sig butts. Just little things constantly pop up to hurt and remind after we're together. I think you know what I'm trying to say, and I'm just kicking the shit out of it. Chicky, keep reassuring me that you're okay. For some reason, I'm more worried now than before. I know you explained it all to me, but maybe being pregnant makes me worry more. Also, I want to have you tell me how much you love me. You always have, but I feel so alone now. I know you love me. If I can read and have my morale boosted often, I think I'll be able to get through labor and delivery a lot easier. And am I making any sense at all tonight? I feel like a babbling fool. I can't seem to get my thoughts and feelings down on paper. I just hope you understand what I can't write like it should be. Well, don't worry. I'm going to take care of myself and our little one. I'm just upset tonight. We have so much to look forward to. We're going to have such a happy family. We have so much love. I'm going to close now, sending all the love one woman could have for her chickie. I love you with all of my heart and soul. Forever and always, your chickadee, Sarah. Jeez. Oh, I love them and I miss them so much. And hearing these two letters together, it really shows what love in a separation looks like. Boy, they loved each other. And it's not the dramatic moments, but it's the everyday ache, the small decisions, the routines that suddenly just don't feel right anymore. My parents didn't just miss each other. They also needed each other. They were each other's home. They were each other's guiding light, each other's beacon. They really were like two in one. And even though neither one of them is here anymore, that love didn't disappear. It shaped me. It brought me into this world. It's what actually defined me. And it's the reason that I exist. And it's the reason I'm telling this story now. So that their voices and their love, this kind of love, across a war, across an ocean, in 1971, no cell phones, no texting, no internet, no, none of that. So their voices and their love, it stays alive in this world. Thank you for listening to the Allgoods, Vietnam Through the Eyes of Love. Today, I bring you these letters after 2 weeks. And it's been a lot of stuff here in our private lives. I'm bringing these letters to you this morning from the Sunset Hills Cemetery in Bozeman, Montana, where the Veterans Columbarium has been recently erected, where both of my parents' ashes live. I brought them some flowers this morning, even though it's snowing and 17 degrees, and I know they're not going to survive. But I just felt like it was the right thing to do. Bring them something bright, say hello, happy Thanksgiving, and just to say thank you. Thank you for leaving me these letters. Thank you for loving me the way you did. Thank you for giving me the courage to continue on. So, if this story moves you, the best way to support the project is by following or subscribing wherever you listen. You can also support the project at buymeacoffee.com/the Allgoods Love. And I will be back soon with the next chapter of this story. This is a love story. This is a story of how I came into this world. This is a story of true connection and two people being as one over an ocean and through a war. And this really is, it's kind of like my Genesis story of how I came into this world. Not many people know what their mom ate and drank and felt like and smoked and all the things they did while they were pregnant with them. So what a gift I have. Thanks, Mom and Dad, and thanks you guys for listening and walking this story with me. I am truly grateful, and it is an honor and a blessing to have these to share. Thank you.